G'day viewers. Well, just a quick little video here. I thought some of you might like to see some vintage vacuum tubes that I've got. Not actually out in the shed today. I'm in my bedroom. The shed's actually quite messy. There's a pile of shit on the table that needs sorting out, so I don't think I'll be in there for a while. So apologies for any inconvenience, but I just thought some of you might like to see some vintage vacuum tubes that I've collected. Most of these came out that green black and white television that I popped. I think it was my first video, I'm not sure. But a little note on that television, it was actually flood damaged pretty badly. There was quite a lot of corrosion on the pins of the circuit boards on the solder joints, so it was in an unrepairable state, and the flyback had a massive burn mark on the side of it, which sort of meant that it was probably unrepairable, but I was able to rescue the vacuum tubes out of it. I will get some close-ups of these because this camera doesn't like zooming very well, but they're all made by AWV, Amalgamated Wireless Valve, also known as AWA, and they're all made in Australia by AWA. So try and get a good zoom on it, but yeah, that's not too bad. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not too good on vacuum tubes, so if anyone can help me out on what some of these do, especially the ones that have got that on the top, then leave comments. But that's one of the biggest ones. There was two of these. This was the best one. The other one was actually blown. But some of these have got the getter, which is actually diagonal, which is kind of interesting. But this one's got, you can actually see it's an exposed coil of wire on the inside. The camera can't actually pick that up, but some of these are they got these metal jackets around, obviously some kind of RFI shielding, but they are very nicely made. I do like the look of these old tubes compared to transistors. I've even got some in boxes as well. This is a 5.3 5Y3 GT. If anyone can make any sense of that. But again, that's sort of like it's in a metal can. It looks very similar to the type of steel that aperture grills are made of in CRTs. But yeah, as I said, I'm not very good with vintage vacuum tubes. I just like collecting them, but if somebody can make any sense of what these do, comments are always nice. Also got some very small ones. That's as my finger in comparison to the size of it. But that's also got a diagonal getter, and also it's very similar to this one here. In fact, they actually look like the same type. But that one's sort of half losing its label a bit. But we've got a very long one here as well. It's a little bit wider, but yeah, they're really cool things, these vacuum tubes. I've even got this one as well, which this was actually attached to the flyback transformer. So there's a socket that plugged into, and it almost looks like a CRT gun assembly inside it, so that I'm guessing it's got something to do with the EHT that runs into it. I've also got this big one. These ones in the boxes didn't come out of the television, they were just surplus that I bought at junk shops. But this has got the same, it's got the attachment at the top. But I've actually noticed the soot that comes off the getter's gone a bit white, so it may mean a bit of air's leaked in. There's also a few cracks on the top, if you can just see it. But yeah, I'm not sure if it runs or not. I'm not actually sure what the blackening on the inside of it means, but it looks alright inside. There's no black on the componentry in it, but yeah, got quite a few of these actually. There's a few more in the box. They're just there's that one there, which is very small, and got another one of those. In fact, that's a 6EH7. I think it's the 7. I'll get a zoom. I'll probably upload a set of pictures of some of these if you want later on. But yeah, that's all my tubes. I just thought some of you might like to see it. And there's the rest of the crap. By the way, I will do a video on this at some point. That's the universal washing machine motor for the Air Aid Siren project for school. So I'm going to do a video on wiring it up and testing it. But it actually says DC on the side, so I'm not actually sure whether it'll run on AC current, but it does say 220, 240 volt input. So yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.